Hi, I'm giving you the introduction about the fabric textures and textiles to create in Photoshop. We teach you how to make a textures for fabric and textile where we have used to print on a big fabric textures. How the production has to work to use a Photoshop. So we teach that's in Photoshop to make a textures. So we teach how to use a brush to make your own brush to provide a different type of textures on your fabric. And we teach you how to make the ratio for printing also when you go for the seamless textures. That means when you use a seamless texture on a big fabric, it's not give you in tiling form. It's like a continuous repeat formations to be a print over there. And then we have teach you how to make a printout to make a PDF and save it in a different color ratio so you can give that production house to get the printout on your fabric and textile. So we teach you various type of process to make textures by using shapes, by using brushes. We give you the libraries, we give you the links from where you get the different kind of brushes. You can make your own brushes also, and with a different perspective. We can show you like a fabric has a like layout. Suppose you have a shirt layout and you have to define the texture on a particular fabric area. So we teach that how we do that in cutout textures making. And then we have to make a how to make a big textures for your production house. And we give you to teach you how to make a photo generate textures also. Suppose you have a render photos given by your client and you want to make a textures to be print on your fabric. So how to make it digitize, how to make it a correction in that, and how to process to be go for printing, that's we have to teach you in that. And we teach you textures making in Photoshop by step. We teach you how to take your document ratio or the size of your printing size, and we teach you how to which color mode you have to take it for, because the for printing we have to take CMYK printing, and we give the resolution for printing more than 300 so you get the better quality of on your fabric. So, and you we teach you different perspective file format also, in which file format you have to save your files, and in which file format you have to give your production house for printing. So, and we give the step by step, we give the step by how to make from start the process to open a document, and then you have to start your document. I told you that we have to give you the photo generation textures to make from the shape also, and to start from different combination of the textures, like you have a floral image, then you have some other abstract art, and how to make a compositions to make a textures for your fabric. And we tell you the process to make the seamless texture, which is very important when you print a seamless texture on a big fabric layout. It's not show you in the tiling form. That's a part we teach you. Cutout part we teach you. All the like masking effects, how use the brushes for texture making, so look great for high resolution printing. And we teach you a different perspective in that. Now we are going to show you some shorts videos how to make the textures flow, make the process to make a brush texture. So here we take a brushes, and we use a different kind of brushes to over there, and we do the merge layers and all, and then we have to take it on different documents to if you see there, we have to manually to make textures by step, so we can make your own textures also, or by photo generate also. So these are the steps basically we do to teach you to can make your own creative textures by use of different elements and by use of different aspects to be used in that. Now we see in this short video how we use this single feather brush to be make a textures. We take a copy of this and we make it a zoom, and we make the selected layer. So we just tell you how to use the layers for making a perfect textures to be used, because the layer has a very good advantage in Photoshop. So you can arrange, you can log while you editing and while you working. Now here we just take this and we transform this and do the with the control T. There's we teach you the step by step how you make your own textures by using the brushes. So this is a in this video we show the process of to make a feather brush based textures in this video, and how this make the making a transformation very quickly and precisely, so it look has to be a gentle and very clear to understand after the process for printing process. So all the color textures we have taken in CMYK color form. We teach you what colors you have to take in your for printings, because in printings we use RGB colors on different fabrics. So these are the process we have to teach, and everything has to. So now this is a methods to visualize your whatever you make the textures, how they look on a big fabric texture. So this is a like pattern overlay. So what we made before, as you shown in short videos, and then we show you how you can make a visualize when it go for the a big textile or a fabric for a printing process. So this is a like before printing process to analyze how your textures should look good. It should not be on a big size. It should be in a, a better ratio to look for the printing process. So these techniques we teach you, and then we teach you how to take these files for printing on high resolution, because the standard resolution is 300, but we go for the more than 300. Now in another short videos, as you see, these are the shapes we teach you. In first video we shot in videos, we see that brushes. Now in that we see that we use a different shapes to be copy of these, and we give the shapes to be in variations color also. If you see in this video, like we go for and all the process, like how to make corrections and how to snap that your shape has to be perfectly come on by proper margin area, and you learn how to make a ruler to be used, because the textures should be in the perfect ratio with the proper ruler, proper snappings, proper arrangement. That's all transformation we teach you. So how to take these all the things. So we take the same shapes and with the different colors, how the we use the layers. So the layers have another additional points to, sometimes you can lock or hide, or you can use very perfectly. So this we done with different shapes, because all the shapes has like one shapes rectangle we use, but in different ratio, different transformation. And same process we teach you before printing to analyze. We see we see and we adjust the size how they looks after the printing. So we are adjusting and analyze and understanding the process. If this textures go to print on a big textures or a particular texture layout which we made, so how it look like. So we make these things to be in tutorial we teach you like this way. In another video, we take two different images to make a collage to use these two images. So we just see that we have used two images to make a collage to make for a textures for your textile or a fabric. So we just use a transform these textures with the giving a ratio of the document. So that ratio has to be go exactly for the printing process after on making of these textures. So we make the seamless textures by using these two images over there. So control T and we transform the exact ratio. So after it's we copy like this way. Now we use a different layers. If you see, there's a palettes of layers, and we manage these single image because we use each image in separate layers. So this is a big advantage to perfect to arrange the elements when we need, when we you need or you want to lock or you want to link together on all the things. So now we done this to make a collage for randomly placement of these images. Now we have to go to make as a pattern, and then we have to go to layer style in Photoshop. We teach you, and you have to see in this video how we just analyze all the in three videos we do final to see that how it should be look a perfect textures ratio to be print on your fabric. So we teach like different image collaboration. We teach you different shape based textures. We teach you different brushes type of, you make your own brushes also. So there's a lots of creative fundas to make your own textures in a different variations. As you see in a different three videos, a different variation how to make your own different perspective to make a textures and at different ways, and to adjust and see the visualize before the printing on a big textures fabric. So these are the techniques we teach you in Photoshop for making textures for fabric and textiles for using of Photoshop very powerfully. You can use that. Thanks.